Kybalion. What in the world is it? The Kybalion, a weapon that can break you free from this vicious cycle of self-limiting behaviors, is the Kybalion. It is a record of the teachings of Hermes Trismegistus, who practiced Gnosticism and regularly wrote to his disciples, teaching them about how to use the power of self for a better life. People who practice what they read in the Kybalion have broken out of their cocoon and have a life that is much more fulfilling and abundant than they had earlier. The basis of Hermeticism is the 7 ancient principles of mastering oneself. First principle, mentalism. The all is mind, the universe is mental. It states that the focused mind is the most powerful device that we can wield. Everything that we think exists in the world, such as energy, matter, and life, are components of the mind. What should be your takeaway from this should be that the mind is all-encompassing and can alter reality if you firmly believe it is. Thinking positive thoughts can have a significant impact on the challenges you face every day. Visualization that you have overcome the obstacle and reality you will follow. We all have the power to create our own world and anything we deem fit. Create your own world, the one that you so desire and cherish. We are bound by the physical world, but you can be set free. Use your mind, the most powerful weapon in the universe, and it belongs to us humans. Second principle, correspondence. As above, so below, as below, so above, as within, so without, as without, so within. Hermeticism states that there are several planes of existence at any given time. This is manifested in reality as life and being. When you are able to understand this, you can look forward into different planes of existence for answers to your obstacles. To put it simply, what we think, fear, love, hate, and the likes all dwell within us. It will make presence of itself externally. Eventually, we will start to depict those thoughts or feelings. So an evil person may actually end up manifesting his thoughts. We become what we so think of. Do not forget this principle. It is one of the most top principles of the Kybalion. Third principle, vibration. Nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. Vibration is the property that pervades all matters. This is even scientifically proven, and at a molecular level, we find that everything has a characteristic vibration that defines it. Vibration is a powerful property that it can transform from sound, low vibration, to light and even heat, high vibration. Every person has varying frequencies of vibrations that you can control. The takeaway from this is that be sure that you exude positive vibrations which will resonate around you. Will find obstacles soon disappear. You can create higher vibration by feeling and thinking about your goals and success. Of course, execution is the key. Eventually, that vibration has to go somewhere. Why not make it a reality? Fourth principle, polarity. Everything is dual, everything has poles, everything has its pair of opposites. We can be in different fluxes of feelings at different times, sad or happy, bored or excited. These are just transitions of the same person. When you act on these variations, you might find yourself dealing with consequences. To get rid of such hurdles in your life, try to center yourself as much as possible. Remember that being calm is critical to better decision making. Just because they are opposite doesn't mean they are. For instance, man and woman, both humans. Hot and cold are both temperatures. Pain and happiness are both emotions, and so on. With that being said, you'll want to learn toward the polarity that benefits or helps you. Don't side with poverty and negativity. Rather practice positivity and work hard, and you will achieve anything you so desire. Fifth principle, rhythm. Everything flows in and out. Everything has its tides, all rise and fall. The transition between the different states of polarity is called rhythm. Nothing ever exists in one state through time. There is always pushing or pulling, rising or falling, backwards, forwards, and everything. We should take heart in the fact that nothing ever is set in stone, good or bad. Both don't last long. Most things in life work on cycles. Humans live about 77 years. There are 365 days in a year. There are 60 seconds in a minute. The sun rises from the east and sets from the west. That is the principle of rhythm is. Rhythm is good. When music flows, it sounds pleasant. When the weather is not too hot or cold and blows just the right amount of wind, then it is wonderful. Most humans do not live in harmonic life. We do the same thing over and over without maturity or self-improvement. Create your rhythm in the way that makes every day worth waking up to. Change the beat if things aren't going the way you plan, or even shut it down. You create your own music and rhythm, one which gives you purpose and joy to live. Sixth principle, cause and effect. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Everything happens according to law. This principle states that there is no element of chance in anything we do or what happens to us. Everything is a sum of what actions were taken by us through our lives. This principle describes that you need to be an action taker rather than just waiting for things to happen. Things that you put away have an unpleasant habit of blindsiding you when you least expect it. Although luck and accidents are everyday life occurrences, they are not enough to factor into such success and failure. Everything you do is based on your own fault in choosing. We are poor because you are lazy and unmotivated. You have a beautiful wife because you choose to put in the required effort. 99% of everything has happened, is happening, or will happen is entirely affected by your own choices. Therefore, success is an option and so is failure. 7th principle, gender. Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. The property of gender exists in the mental plane and it doesn't just mean the differences in physical aspects of living things. Masculine energy is dominant and progressive. The cons of excessive masculine energy are being reckless and self-destructive. Properties of feminism energy are protective, nourishment, and mindfulness, while excessive feminism energy can bring about anxiety and excess introspection. You need to balance out both energies and your mind to derive the most benefit. Everything is yin or yang. Some can comprise of both. A male may exhibit female quality and thoughts. A small animal may show power and stability. If you know yourself, then that is all that matters. Everything must be balanced in life and this universe. Balance is the key to stability and eternity.